Good morning. Please stand as you are able for the platform party processional. Today's commencement party will be led by the Chattanooga Pipes and Drums, followed by Dr. Donald Rising, Mace Bearer and Faculty Senate President, and Dr. Stephen Angle, Chancellor of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Please remain standing for the national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please be seated. I'm Dr. Gerald Hale, Provost and Senior Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 262nd commencement exercises of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. As indicated in your program, the music for this morning is presented by the UTC Brass Ensemble under the direction of Professor Richard Strickler. Please join me in thanking them for their performance. It's my pleasure to introduce the individuals joining me on the platform. I ask that each one stand as I call your name, and please remain standing until all have been recognized. Dr. Stephen Engel, Chancellor. Mr. David Wade, President and Chief Executive Officer of the Electric Power Board. Mr. Brent Goldberg, Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration. Ms. Stacy Lightfoot, Vice Chancellor for Access and Engagement. Ms. Kim White, Vice Chancellor of Advancement. Mr. Mark Wharton, Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics. Ms. Stacy Grisham, Interim Vice Chancellor for Enrollment Management and Student Affairs. Dr. Ahad Nassab, Interim Dean of the College of Engineering and Computer Science. Dr. Pamela Riggs-Galasco, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Linda Frost, Dean of the Honors College. Dr. Donald Rising, Faculty Senate President. Ms. Chamara Teasley, President of the Student Government Association. And Mr. Ken Jones, President of the UTC Alumni Board. Thank you. You may be seated. Class of 2023, I'm honored to share this incredible day with you. Congratulations. You should be enormously proud of your efforts and accomplishments at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. The importance of the degree that you've earned is immeasurable. The determination that's led you to this day will carry you into the future, and whatever awaits you, the time that you've spent at UTC to earn your degree will serve you well. Certain responsibilities come with receiving a UTC degree. I'd like to briefly discuss two of them with you. First, you have a responsibility to be a lifelong learner. Albert Einstein said, "Commit yourself to lifelong learning. The most important asset you'll ever have is your mind and what you put into it." The knowledge related to your chosen career in the world in which we live is not static, it's constantly changing. A college degree doesn't mean the end of your education. Keep your mind open to new ideas, new directions, and new opportunities within your career and other aspects of your life. Henry Ford said, "Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young." Graduates, stay young, keep learning. Second, you have a responsibility to be an engaged citizen. What differentiates UTC from most universities is its commitment to collaboration with the broader community. There's a commitment by the university to help make Chattanooga, the Tennessee Valley, and East Tennessee better places to work and live. The time that you've spent earning your degree has not only prepared you for a career, though it's certainly done that, it's prepared you to be a leader and have a lifetime of engaged citizenship. As one of the best and brightest members of your generation, you have a responsibility to be an engaged citizen and a positive agent for change. Whether you're graduating today from the College of Arts and Sciences or from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, what ties all of you together is the ability to use your UTC experience as a bridge to more incredible things for yourself and for others. Be proud of your efforts and accomplishments. Sir Winston Churchill said, "We make a living by what we get, we make a life by what we give." Your hard work and commitment to excellence has prepared you to make a living, and more importantly, it's prepared you to make a life. You have the capacity to change the world, and class of 2023, your time is now. Thank you for allowing me to share this occasion, and congratulations. It's now my honor to introduce Chancellor Stephen Engel. Dr. Engel assumed his role as Chancellor and the 17th leader of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga on July 1st, 2013. Chancellor Engel.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it. Let's give these outstanding graduates a round of applause. There's a lot going on in this world, and when you look out at this group of new alumni, very shortly will be, gives you great hope for our society that you will go out and change the world. It's a pleasure and honor to celebrate with you your accomplishments today, and we're excited to join your family, friends, supporters, our staff, faculty, community members as we salute you. Many people have worked incredibly hard to make this ceremony a memorable one. The construction going on doesn't make it any easier. We apologize for the tickets, but the fire marshal limited capacity here, and with one of the major exits closed, that was what we had to deal with. But I want to thank you, our graduates, your families, for bearing with us, for all the volunteers, the staff, the pipe and drum corps, the musicians, our singers, sound, everybody, Tanya Love and her staff, who have just done a phenomenal job. Let's give them a round of applause, too. I'm honored to serve as your chancellor and have an opportunity to make a few brief remarks. In a few minutes, I'm going to have the honor and privilege of shaking the hand of each graduate as you walk across the stage. People ask me if I get tired of shaking hands, is it sore, my hand at the end of the day? No, but my face hurts from smiling so much because I see the joy in each graduate as they come across the stage, and it is such an incredible experience. So it's an energizing one, not a drain. It's empowering. If you want a fist bump or don't want to shake hands, I understand. There are a lot of people. There's a lot of flu going around, so I will not be insulted. But I will tell you that as you walk across the stage here in front of me, right down in front of me are 2 feet on a piece of paper. That's where you're supposed to stand and face the photographer, and they'll take your picture. So that's the one thing you really need to listen to today is don't forget to stop and take your picture as you go across the stage, graduates. We want to help you capture that memory, and then I will shake your hand. I want to congratulate our graduates on behalf of the entire campus, your university. I may be the one on stage, but there are an incredible number of passionate people who work so hard to make the university function well so that you can get your education. From the beautiful facility we have, the grounds crew, right through the classroom experience. And thank you for our faculty for being here with us today. We are limiting capacity also because of restrictions. But thank you for those who are here. It's, when I think about you have invited us into your life to help you become the person that you want to be. And don't think of this as the end of a journey, but the beginning of one. And we're honored to have been a part of that launch of the rest of your life. Thank you for taking the time to celebrate with us. Life is not about a destination. It really is about the journey. Take time to enjoy today. Be willing to adapt, change, and refocus as opportunities come along. When I was in your place, I would never have imagined where my journey would take me. It turned out so much better than I could ever have dreamed of. So enjoy your journey. Look for opportunities. Take on big problems and challenges. That may be the door to opportunity that you just have always dreamed of. Take a leap of faith and believe in yourself with the same conviction that we believe in you. We are Mocs, we strive for excellence, and our passion to make a positive difference in this world drives us and unites us. As an alum of UTC, you are now and forever connected to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga and the city of Chattanooga. You're a Moc. I wish you great success in the future. Please continue to wear the Power C with pride. Keep in touch with us. This is your university, and in many respects, you are the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, graduates, and go Mocs. It's now my pleasure to introduce Mr. David Wade, who will give a charge to our graduates. David is an alum. He began his UTC journey directly out of high school, but he left after one semester to enter the workforce. A few years later, he started his EPB, the Electric Power Board, his career there in an entry-level position assisting linemen. He advanced up the EPB ladder. While returning to UTC to take evening courses, he earned a bachelor's degree in engineering management in 2004. He continued to move up the ladder at EPB. He was appointed president and CEO of EPB in 2016. He is at the top of the ladder. He is a visionary leader, and he has been a champion of moving EPB and Chattanooga and Tennessee into the quantum age with the first commercially available quantum network in the country. David is an exceptional leader in our community. UTC is a better place because of his support and achievements. He's a friend and serves the university as a member of the College of Engineering and Computer Science Advisory Board. David received the UTC Distinguished Alumni Award earlier this year, the highest annual commendation given to a UTC alumnus, signifying exceptional commitment to the person's alma mater, field, and community. He's an example of the difference you can make in this world as a single person working hard and just being such a humble individual too. Please join me in welcoming Mr. David Wade.
Thank you, Chancellor Engel. Congratulations. What a momentous day. Exciting for all of you to come graduate. What a tremendous journey you've been on. And I am honored to join you this morning to offer a few thoughts, a few remarks, maybe a little advice. I'm sure you're getting plenty of advice these days. Mine may be just as good or not, but one thing's for sure, it's you alone that has the opportunity to determine what you do with each of these pieces of advice you receive. You see, one thing you didn't hear from Chancellor Engel is why I only spent a semester at UTC back straight out of high school. It was because I did not listen to the advice I was given. Let's just say I lacked discipline and maturity, but it was a start of lifetime learning, some big lessons, beginning with the lesson that actions have consequences. So I found myself out looking for what's next. I went to work, later started going to industrial electricity class at night, and landed as a maintenance electrician at a steel plant. Life was good. I started a young family, and I guess I needed another lesson because the plant went on strike. That time I learned that we're not always in control, and what was I going to do? I had a wife, 2 young kids, no paycheck, and no savings. So I started putting applications in, and different places, and then all of a sudden, the strike didn't last long. We went back to work, life continued. A few months later, I get a call from EPB. Started conversations with them. They're one that I put an application in when we started striking. And they offered me a job, but not as an electrician, not at the pay level I was, as a groundman digging hose and helping a line crew. And I learned another lesson that day, and that was that sometimes the path is not always straight. Sometimes to move forward, you have to step back. To go right, you have to go left. I took that job and that opportunity, thinking that I would start the apprentice program within a year or two, and I would retire from EPB as a lineman, which would have been a fantastic career, by the way. Yeah. A couple of years later, it was time for another big lesson. This time it wasn't around patience because they froze the apprentice program. And I ended up digging holes and being a groundman for 8 years and learned that patience really is a virtue. You know, I started the apprentice program finally, was loving doing line work, loved climbing the poles and working outside, and was within 6-8 months of topping out as a lineman. And Harold DePriest, the vice president at that time of operations, approached me and said, "Would you consider transferring to the engineering group and designing work?" I was shocked. You know, so I ended up asking him, "Why me? Why come to me?" He said, "You know, I routinely drive around and I visit crews, and one thing I notice is that when I go out on your crew, you're always up on top of a pole, or if the crew's taking a break, you may be cleaning out the truck or even reading a book." And he said, "That impressed me." That's when I learned that every day really is an interview. It's not just the interviews we ask for, the ones where we agree to ask the dreaded question of, you know, what's your greatest weakness? You know, I took that opportunity, started back school 20 years ago, sat right where you are, and had opportunities to move throughout EPB until a few years ago landing here. And I tell you that story not because there's anything special about me or my path, but I know many of you have eyes on where you want to be. You think the path will be short. It may be for a few of you. Some of you, the path may not be what you think it is today. Some of you will have to realize that timing is not what you expect, that patience is a virtue. Realize that every day really is a job interview. People are watching all the time, that actions do have consequences. We don't control everything, but we can control what we do. We can control what they see on those interviews. We can make a difference. You have a tremendous ability to do anything you want to do. I know that each of you have your own talents, your own opportunities. You'll run into your own obstacles that you'll need to overcome. Find something that makes a difference. Find something that you love. And I'm going to leave you with this one last story. This one came from my daughter, who also is a College of Engineering graduate from the university here. But I walked in one evening about a year ago, and she was on speakerphone with my wife, and she was complaining a little bit about something that was going on at her work. And my wife, who is the encourager and the family cheerleader, says, "Yeah, but don't you like a lot of your job?" She says, "Yeah, I love most all of my job. The way I think about it, the stuff I love, I do for free, and they pay me really, really well for the stuff I don't like to do." Whatever you do, you won't love everything about it, but make sure you find stuff where they pay you really, really well for that stuff and you love what you do. Go make a difference. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wade, for your inspirational comments to our graduates. At this time, I'd like for us to congratulate those graduates who are candidates for Latin Honors. The distinction of Latin Honors is awarded to bachelor's degree recipients based on their cumulative grade point averages. Cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.5. Magna cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.7, and summa cum laude distinction is awarded to graduates with a minimum GPA of 3.9. Will the candidates for Latin Honors please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. We also want to recognize the graduates graduating from the Honors College. Honors College graduates are receiving their degrees in disciplines that span all of the degree-granting colleges And these students have completed additional degree requirements focused on academic excellence, outstanding leadership, and community service. Will the candidates graduating from the Honors College please stand and be recognized? Thank you. You may be seated. UTC is recognized as a military-friendly campus. We value the contributions veterans, individuals on reserve or active duty, and members of the ROTC Corps of Cadets make to our campus community. If you're a veteran of military service, a member of the military reserves on active duty, or a member of the ROTC Corps of Cadets and graduating today, will you please stand so that we can recognize you and thank you for your service to our country. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, the academic deans will come forward to present the candidates for graduation from each college. Will Dean Riggs Galasco please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Arts and Sciences?
Good morning. Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Arts and Sciences please rise? It is my honor to present 364 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates, you may be seated.
Will Dean Nassab please come forward to present the candidates for graduation from the College of Engineering and Computer Science?
Good morning. Will the candidates for the bachelor degree from the College of Engineering and Computer Science please rise? It is my honor to present 119 candidates for undergraduate degrees. Candidates from the College of Engineering and Computer Science, you may be seated.
I'd like to invite Chancellor Engel to join me at the podium. And at this time, would the deans and all candidates for all degrees please rise? Chancellor Engel, these candidates have met or soon will meet all the requirements for the receipt of their respective degrees and have been or will be duly approved by their deans and faculties.
By virtue of the authority of the state of Tennessee vested in the Board of Trustees of the University of Tennessee and by them delegated to me, I take pleasure in conferring upon you the respective degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, privileges, honors, and obligations pertaining thereto. Undergraduates, you may now move your tassels from right to left. Please be seated.
Ms. Shamara Teasley, President of the Student Government Association, will now offer her congratulations to our graduates. President Teasley.
Good morning. Faculty, proud parents, support systems, and the graduates of 2023. Today is truly a wonderful day for you all. For those of whom I have not met, my name is Shamara Teasley, and I have the privilege of serving as your student body president for the 2023-2024 school year. Thank you for this opportunity. Although I have not quite reached my graduation finish line, I stand before you both humbled and honored to congratulate you on such a momentous occasion. You should be incredibly proud to be graduating from the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Take a moment to think of every person or thing that made your collegiate journey possible. Now let's think about that word for a moment, possible. Possible means able to be done within the power or capacity of someone or something. To you, though, this word could mean something different. For some, possible means being a first-gen graduate. Possible means being a non-traditional student. Possible means working multiple jobs to afford your education, or just having the opportunity to achieve such a great education. Before you begin to celebrate today, I would like to ask you all to reflect back on who you were before college. Ask yourself, how did we get here? And what would they be thinking right now? For me, I think of this little girl who would ask every question under the sun and then would have a follow-up after that. And to think that this year I'd be celebrating the achievements of my peers is such a surreal experience. Now, think back to little you. Would that version of you be proud of who you are today? Would they have been able to imagine the amount of adversity you've had to endure? Or the perseverance you have demonstrated when the challenges seemed impossible? Or even the amount of discussion board posts you've had to write? Some of y'all may know where you're going tomorrow physically, but what is our place in society? You have the educational experience, so let's begin with recognizing that the world is not a perfect place. You may want to shy away from the issues that plague you, but we aren't afforded that luxury. We have a duty to face the challenges that stand in our way, even if it's unfair. I hope we all have learned that by now. We can complain or repost all that we want to, but what are we actually doing to make that shift? You now have that power right at your fingertips. All of those moments you've shared with your peers have now turned into memories. Those are the little things that add up to those big things. Your education at UTC enables you to act critically, strategically, and intentionally. And so, I challenge you to honor your younger selves by becoming a greater person, treating others with the kindness that you seek, and asking yourself, what good can I do now? Remember, it's never too late to make that little person proud and to turn the impossible into possible. With your education in your back pocket, I can't wait to see what good you will create and how you will put these expectations into use. With that, I will leave you with this quote. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Thank you.
Thank you very much, President Teasley. It's now my pleasure to call on Mr. Ken Jones, President of the UTC Alumni Board. President Jones.
Good morning. To an incredible class of 2023, on behalf of the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga Alumni Board of Directors, I'm absolutely thrilled to officially welcome you to the UTC alumni family. You did it. Your journey at UTC has been nothing short of amazing, and now it's time to celebrate your well-deserved status as graduates. I'm personally bursting with pride for each and every one of you. For years, UTC has been more than just a campus. It has been your home, the place where you have shaped your identity, the place where you have made lifetime memories, the place where you have met friends, the place where relationships were formed, and the epic center of your incredible experiences. But guess what? You've also left an incredible mark on this university. Your questions, your ideas, your discoveries, your energy, and your dreams have transformed UTC into the extraordinary community it is today. Now, as you step into the next chapter of your adventures, know that UTC will always be your home base. Whether you're cheering on the Mocs or proudly wearing and throwing up the Power C. When you spot those iconic blue and gold colors, you are forever part of the UTC family. But wait, there's more. We would love for you to connect with the UTC Alumni Association and join alumni chapters across the nation. Be the powerhouse network you've always been, and don't forget to pay it forward. Your contributions, big or small, will make a lasting impact on this incredible place that has shaped all of us. Remember our university motto, we shall achieve. Class of 2023, you've embodied this spirit with grace and class. Welcome to the alumni family where the spirit of achievement runs deep. Go out there, conquer the world, and always, always rep the C. Go Mocs.
Thank you, President Jones. Will the Chancellor, Deans, and Marshals please take their positions?
To be respectful of all graduates, please hold your applause until the end. Will recipients of undergraduate degrees please rise and come forward as directed by the marshals? Alyssa Paige Pickett. Anna D. Holzmacher. Halen Ray McGregor. Johnny G. Rogers. Justin Kevin Bond. Abdul Munim Abazad. Kiaya Ashaina Lancaster. Monica Christina Portillo. Darius L. Clark. Patricia Teague Ormond, Latin Honors Candidate. Madison M. Tyler. Kiani Jimenez, Latin Honors Candidate. Marissa Rochelle Lott. Kendall Nicole Davis. Michaela Darby Camper, Latin Honors Candidate. Aram Dalali Gadzipo. Lauren Giselle Vincent, Latin Honors Candidate. Makira R. Claybook, Latin Honors Candidate. Mackenzie Elizabeth Fitzgerald, Latin Honors Candidate. Autumn Lee Cochran. Madeline Grace Gann, Latin Honors Candidate. Tajia Thompson. Adriana Mason Smith, Latin Honors Candidate. Evan J. Gibson. Michaela Brooke Cornelius. Bailey Venegas. Gaida Al-Rifai. Anna Kate Wright, Latin Honors Candidate. Hannah Lee Vance, Latin Honors Candidate. Madison Bailey Moy, Latin Honors Candidate. Savannah Faith Simpson. Abigail M. Vowell, Latin Honors Candidate. Morgan K. Grace. Wyatt C. Dorsey. Morgan Pruitt. Christine Lisa Wambui Reichser, Latin Honors Candidate. Timothy G. Kinlaw. Mackenzie E. Smith, Latin Honors Candidate. Kelly Elizabeth Hooper, Latin Honors Candidate. Sophia Kennan, Latin Honors Candidate. Mutie A. Agba, Latin Honors Candidate. Imani C. Dukes. Lamaya Noel Chancellor. Brenda Silva. Emma Faith Eckleberry. Caitlin Rachel Stewart. Nathaniel Alexander Thomas. Sailor Grace Norris, Latin Honors Candidate. Alexis Tidwell, Latin Honors Candidate, elected to Alpha Society. Ava Rivers LaRue. Elizabeth Ann Decker. Hao Tiu Luang, Latin Honors Candidate. Riley Diane Saunders, Latin Honors Candidate. Natalie M. Nichols. Ethan Alexander Robinson. Anna Morgan McCrae. Hunter Sierra Duncan. Leo Bagnall, Latin Honors Candidate. Andrew N. Downs. Henry Ham Kimbrough. Reed David Brittman. Trenton Eugene Oxenrider, Latin Honors Candidate. Madison Ann Bridges. Kira Janae Hempel. Madeline Ashley Blevins. Catherine A. Morris. Litzy Perez, Latin Honors Candidate. Cynthia Dior Gibbs. Melissa Monroe Williams. Cameron Joseph Galland. Mallory Monroe Cody. Joseph D. Little. Shayna Danielle Burke. Madison Elizabeth Prescott. Madison Chase Roberts, Latin Honors Candidate. Connor Adrian Snackenberg. Virginia Willis, Latin Honors Candidate. Sophia Riley Dickhouse. James Zachary Anderson. Joseph Jackson Watson, Latin Honors Candidate. Noah Bradley Watkins, Latin Honors Candidate. Trent Thomas Mitchell. Candace Olivia McMurtry. Emily M. Wilson. Hillary Alexandra Snyder, Latin Honors Candidate. Angelo George Jacob Andrews, Latin Honors Candidate. Angelica Marie Garcia Richardson, Latin Honors Candidate. Jordan Haley Harris. Trevor James Rogers. Jonathan Noah Kerr, Latin Honors Candidate. Taylor Shea Carmody. Melanie I. Flores. Tyler Curl. Jessica Page. Emma Grace K. Hill, Latin Honors Candidate. Molly A. McGinnis, Latin Honors Candidate. Megan G. Crawford, Latin Honors Candidate. Jacob Eli Barron. Holly Christine Harper, Latin Honors Candidate. Haven N. Trull. Tessa Marie Bowers. Joseph Taylor, Latin Honors Candidate. Kendall Ann Bloom, Latin Honors Candidate. Mabry Grace Maddox, Latin Honors Candidate. Elijah Luke Rushing, Latin Honors Candidate. Kevin Joseph Schmid, Latin Honors Candidate. Nyla Charisse McLean. Lydia A. Herdrick, Latin Honors Candidate. Jessica Lawbacher, Latin Honors Candidate. Kristen Larkin, Latin Honors Candidate. Alyssa J. Geralds. Makia Zane Gentry. Madeline Elizabeth Lewis. Sela Bethany Patience Ely, Latin Honors Candidate. Savannah Brooke Davis. Cameron Haney, Latin Honors Candidate. Dana Jordan Zayed, Latin Honors Candidate. Taylor A. Claxton, Latin Honors Candidate. Connor D. Beckham, Latin Honors Candidate, elected to Alpha Society. Garrett Reynolds. Fraser Destian Ellison. Isaiah Mark Owens. Mikhail Emmett Dunavant Nelson. Morgan Zachary Chipperfield. Langdon K. Cloyd. Erica Jolana Johnson. Ella Rose McBride. Olivia May Hoodenpile, Latin Honors Candidate. Bailey V. Tunnel. Keely G. Phillips, Latin Honors Candidate. Alyssa J. Colson. Harbor Ann West Gamble. Tatiana M. Torres, Latin Honors Candidate. Jordan E. Duncan. Rebecca Marie Merson, Latin Honors Candidate. Anna Elizabeth O'Neill, Latin Honors Candidate. Emily Brooke Ting, Latin Honors Candidate. Aaron Joel Lemkin, Latin Honors Candidate. Lillian A. Turman. Alexander B. Evans. Trace Randall Cronk. Lyra Roxanne Abernathy. Carrie Elizabeth Francis, Latin Honors Candidate. Aiden Sean Chenoweth. Kenna Cherie Walker, Latin Honors Candidate. Ryan Murphy, Lillian M. Naramore, Isabella G. Savely, Latin Honors Candidate, Maria M. Medina, Emery P. Benson, Latin Honors Candidate, Brian Stephen Vasquez Mendez, John David Broussard, David Kent Mono III, Kate Alexandra Neal, Latin Honors Candidate, Kelsey Virginia Lynn Wilkes, Latin Honors Candidate, Fahim Islam, Alexander Lee Richmond, Addison B. Wilson, Michaela Simone Shaw,
Don't say my middle name. Okay, thank you.
Tumia Caldwell,
My middle name is Shawan.
Ayana Shawan Boyce, Marlon Damon Taylor II, Yasmin Munir Minkara, Latin Honors Candidate elected to Alpha Society, Renee Howard, Latin Honors Candidate, Chloe A. Keogh, Georgia Leanne Sutton, Abby Lane Maury, Dallas M. Harmon, Joshua Crow, Emily C. Woodson, Latin Honors Candidate, Janelle Apartame, Gabriella G. Lewis, Latin Honors Candidate, Ashlyn Eileen Miller, Bailey M. Gonzalez, Madison Page Berryhill, Elizabeth Bonnell Wynn, Amanda L. Newland, Jolie Cheyenne Gavain, Whitney A. Swafford, Madeline Elliott Salvador, Cameron Tagavila, Casey Elizabeth Abner, Latin Honors Candidate, Muya B. Hawkins, Ashley Lynn Ann Lowell, Madison Jana Messer, Kendall Chaffin, Derek E. Schofield Jr., Latin Honors Candidate elected to Alpha Society, Chloe Lynn Fortner, Demetrius Tyrell Dupree, Latin Honors Candidate, Tiara Janae Lender, Hannah C. McKinley, Latin Honors Candidate, Justin Chandler Poland, Brian Ham, Lindsay Marie Maishide, Briar Hambright, Dylan Smith, Ariana Janae Daly, Lauren Elizabeth Qualls, Janella Apartam, Owen Patrick Reed, Sydney M. Roten, Jackson Harrison Wolford, Lauren Kimberly Bruce, Emily Morgan Mathis, Brianna G. Welch, Jason Wade McGee, Jasmine Shanae Cooper, Erin Virginia Letterman. Raven C. Acree. Elsa Libby. Sabrina N. Kopecki, Latin Honors candidate. Gabrielle Elise Taylor. Jamie A. Rowe. Sarah I. Chesick, Latin Honors candidate.
It's an L. Wait, what's it's an L?
L. Victoria L. Jones. O'Shea Jackson. Cardavian Larod Myers. Jessica Lee Dieter. Michaela Lachey Johnson. Lindsay E. Merritt. Addison F. Johns. Alondra Macria Gomez Nunez, Latin Honors candidate. Tatiana J. Munoz. Natalie A. Orsborn. Parker Thomas Allison. Jackson Landon Baker, Latin Honors candidate. Kiera Jade Price. Ryan Manuel Ramirez, Latin Honors candidate. The following graduates are graduating from the College of Engineering and Computer Science: Kane D. McDonald. Jared Douglas Campbell, Latin Honors candidate. Caleb I. Vandergriff, Latin Honors candidate. Umar Toyaga, Latin Honors candidate. Evan Omar Skirgic, Latin Honors candidate. Clifton Noah Harrington Taylor. Alex Ted King, Latin Honors candidate. Cole H. Cagle. Alexander Henry Allen. William Tyler Morgan. Cole G. Stevens. Ihara Elizabeth Mendoza. Grant M. Lundy. Seth Logan Rankin. Seth Tyler Cumby. Luke Byron Roberts. Chase Riley Hall. James Robert Jennings. Daniel A. Miller. Timothy Noah Wesley McCurry. Valentina Harjevsky, Latin Honors candidate. Austin Peyton Arnold. Logan Gabriel Riley. David Grant Blaylock. Dexter C. Digby. John Vasquez. Leah Catherine Black, Latin Honors candidate, elected to Alpha Society. Tajawan Markel Taylor, Latin Honors candidate. Parth Rajaskumar Patel, Latin Honors candidate. Bobby D. Vincent III, Latin Honors candidate. Casper Jernigan Alsobrooks. Benjamin Dimitri Kearns. Abram Morales, Latin Honors candidate. Ian Michael Marquez, Latin Honors candidate. Chandler Garrison Porter. Jesse Alexander Springston, Latin Honors candidate, elected to Alpha Society. Robert Daniel Rhodes. William David Patterson, Latin Honors Candidate. Shane V. Simono. Colby Fields Chapman, Latin Honors Candidate. Michael Rainier Meehan Keefe, Latin Honors Candidate. David A. Madrid Feldman. Joshua R. Hatchett. Brett Bacon. Ian Benjamin Glasgow. Jacob M. Swinford. Jacob N. Gata. Futima Akrum Musa, Latin Honors Candidate. Isaac W. Moore. Dalton B. Cunningham. Adam Lamont Belton. Damer Hippolito Ordonez Gomez. Donald H. Jones, Jr. Dax Coulter Edwards. Austin Andrew Holt. O'Day Omer Suleiman Mohammed. Garrett Scott Stone. Austin D. Riley. Martin Michael Geraldson, Latin Honors Candidate. Daniel L. Bell. Mishka Shalane Scott, Latin Honors Candidate. Caleb John Masters. Elijah Joseph Asher. Mason T. Russell. Eric Christopher Ream. Christopher Allen Hoosier. Gavin B. Markham. Charles H. Leslie. Tyler James Witt. Jordan Lucas Taylor, Latin Honors Candidate. William Everett Daniel, Latin Honors Candidate. Michael C. Merrick. Noah J. Seiler, Latin Honors Candidate. Scarlett Amber Gordy, Latin Honors Candidate. Jaden Matthew Adami. Lance Isaiah Jackson. Hunter Cal Finnegan. Lauren E. Meyer. Mia. Slight pause. Mia Elilian Lowry. Francisco Manuel Ayala. Jacob R. Lewis. John Powers King.
You're everybody's favorite person right now.
William Garrett Ball. Is that it?
Okay. Did you give her your card?
Yep. I just called it. Is that it? I believe that. All right. All right.
Graduates, well done and congratulations. You did, over the last few years, a lot of the heavy lifting and a lot of the hard work, but we know that you didn't get here solely on your own. I'd like for you to join me now in thanking the world-class faculty members who helped you along the way, many of whom are here today, your classmates that may be seated around you who helped you along the way, and especially your family, friends, and loved ones who've taken the time to join you here in the arena. Please join me in thanking those who helped you get to this point in your journey. I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of the marshals under the direction of Dr. Charlene Simmons, who assisted with today's program, and Dr. Ann Swedberg, who announced the names of today's graduates. We also want to acknowledge the assistance of all the staff and volunteers who work behind the scenes to help produce Commencement. Please join me in giving them a round of applause for their service today. And nothing is better than watching the graduates process across the stage. This next part comes close. McKinsey Arena seats slightly more than 10,000 people when filled to capacity. Because of a global pandemic and now arena renovations, it's been 4 years since we've been able to have a full house at a commencement ceremony. But these graduates deserve one more round of applause, and I want to challenge all of you to make it sound like there are more than 10,000 people here as we congratulate them. And now I invite you to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, led by our UTC students. Following that, please remain standing for the platform party recessional.
Congratulations, graduates. You are now dismissed.